You guys, I made a skirt and this like top thing with extra fabric. I don't even care. It's freaking cute. Pass this around, please, because
see this.
Oh
my God, Sammy!
Cheers and jeers. We'll start with you, Gregory. Weekend cheers and jeers.
Well, cheers just to an overall good weekend indeed. Thanksgiving shopping got done, and
Nice.
I got it done so fast and so easy.
How?
I thought, how is this happening? Because the
So
stores
convenient.
were crowded, everything was just packed, but it just felt easy
But
and
things were stocked
fast.
and
Yeah, things were
there that
stocked.
you
It was,
needed.
it was good.
Ooh.
And I bought 2 new pairs of jeans, and I don't think I bought new clothes in about 10 years.
Yeah.
So I forgot what it was like to buy clothes.
No,
So that
Greg,
was so excited.
Why would you need new clothes?
Yeah. My other ones were just getting too baggy.
I hate when that happens.
I know. I'm like, wow, I haven't felt this or done this in decades.
No, you didn't throw the other ones away, right? 'Cause
No,
you'll need those again at some point.
I will
You just
need
never
those
know.
Within about 6 months.
So you hold on to those.
That's
Right.
right. That's
Where do-
so true.
Greg,
Where-
did you get ill somehow?
No. No.
What
Are
do
you
What?
size 30 now? Waist?
I wish.
28?
I wish. Jeers to what I texted you about, Woody. So depressing, what I call winterizing the yard, where you put all the cushions away, you cover all the patio furniture, you put away the pool raft. It's so depressing. I hate
Wait,
it.
you throw away the pool raft?
No, put it away.
Oh.
Like deflate it, put it away.
Roll it up.
So sad. Wah, wah. Bye, nice weather. And also, jeers to the Niners. God, they suck.
Well, what-
the
Greg,
season's officially over.
What happened
F
to them
that.
this
Oh,
year?
everybody
That's
was
what I
hurt.
want to know.
Purdy was hurt.
Okay, they
You
had,
had,
some.
Bosa was hurt.
But wasn't that the point of the Niners? Is that their core is so good?
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if you have a nobody quarterback and this
It
that.
matters.
Right, exactly.
It matters.
And I'm done for the season. They suck. It's over. It's over.
Well, I would say cheers to the whole NFL because they're but outside of the Chiefs
Right.
and the Lions. Everybody has their really sucks at times from time to time this year.
Yeah.
Weekend cheers and jeers, Menace.
Great weekend. Got to do a lot of things. And the number one thing I got to do was go to the Superdome and kick a field goal.
Wait, is this on your Instagram?
We didn't-
Menace?
I haven't posted it yet.
But you didn't tell us this was happening this
Yeah,
weekend.
Surprise!
I thought I did.
No.
No.
Oh.
First
Well,
we're hearing
It's-
of it.
I thought I did.
No.
I did put it on the calendar. It's been on there for a week.
You mentioned that it was going to happen, but I don't remember
Yeah.
you saying when.
I put it on the calendar and what day and
We're supposed to look at the
everything.
calendar?
All right.
I mean, it's
And
the
the
show
audience-
calendar.
Does the audience look at the calendar?
No,
Menace?
but
No,
only
no.
if I schedule something or if I'm looking hey, we have any availability,
Right.
then I look
Yeah.
at the show calendar.
It says
Yeah.
Superdome on there Sunday.
You guys, you didn't consult the calendar.
My bad.
Well, how was it?
It's just the
It was
Superdome.
amazing. And then, dude, the Caesar Superdome, like they've done a $450 million renovation of that place, and it is awesome. It like the fan experience that they've put together for everyone, even like in the general area, because like you go to some facilities and like they have the premium areas, and then you only can get in those areas unless you spend a ton of money. No, they have premium areas just for the general public, and then the seating arrangement is absolutely awesome. They took out some sections and made them bigger, and it's a really, really cool space to see an event or a football game.
You kicked a field goal. Length,
I did.
length, and
Right,
time,
and it was
Yes.
successful.
So the first kick was a doink.
From
Okay.
where? Like, where'd you kick it from?
I did because they were in the middle of painting the field. So
Paint
I had to do it quickly, so I went with my most confident length, and
From the goal line.
for about like 15. From the
Okay.
15.
Okay.
That's inside the goal line.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No,
Like from the
because-
15-yard
actual
line.
15.
Yeah,
okay.
15,
That's,
yeah.
that's 32 yards. Okay.
Yeah. So I doinked on the first one, like straight in the middle, hit the
crossbar.
middle pole,
Uh-huh.
and then the second one I made it. Nice. Second try. Second try.
Nice.
Awesome.
And then the third one I made it. Oh. All right. I'm getting the hang of it now. And then I started getting a little too overconfident.
I'm gassed
And-
out.
And the fourth one, I kicked it into the seats,
Oh,
and then
okay.
we had
Yeah.
to go retrieve it.
And
But other than that, yeah, it was pretty cool.
How fun.
That's
Super
cool.
fun. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So my
Glad we heard about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
glad you asked.
Well, you just heard about it now.
It was like we were right there with you.
Yeah.
And then my jeers is, and so over the weekend I did have time, and I'm not giving up on this place, okay, when it comes, because I love it so much. But the Costco food court, okay, which I praise constantly. I did have some time over the weekend to go to Sam's Club food court, and I must say, Sam's Club food court far superior.
Really?
And cheaper.
Menace, you could be the Rizzler of the Sam's Club.
I know.
So
no,
like
boom.
what makes it superior?
Well, with their pizza alone, they have pepperoni and sausage.
Ooh.
You can get a whole pizza for like $8, and it's better quality. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
I know it hurts my heart to even say this. And believe me, I'm still going to the Costco food court all day.
I believe that.
But you got
But-
to drop the truth bombs.
But the truth is the truth, and facts are facts, that the Sam's Club food court far superior.
wow.
All right.
In
Well, you heard
every
it here
way.
first.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd see the
Breaking.
day.
I know, right?
Sam's
know.
Club's been making news because they're really expanding their no checkout thing, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. So if you don't know, if you're a Sam's Club member and you have their app, you can just like scan everything while you're putting it into the cart, and then just go to the walkout area and just show them your app and everything that you bought, and just walk out.
That's
you
the
don't
worst-
have to. You don't have to go through a checkout line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me and
Part of
Greg will be
Costco.
right on that.
Yeah. I'm surprised Costco.
Coco.
Costco.
Great shops.
Costco
Yeah.
has not.
Gina.
I'm sure they'll.
Hey, want to go to the Coco?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Costco.
Do you have your
Damn right we
Coco
do.
app?
I'm sure Costco will.
You get it in bulk.
We'll adopt that pretty soon.
Coco.
Costco. Shout out to Costco. I still love
Shout
you.
out to Coco. What about you, Seabass? Weekend cheers and jeers.
Well, cheers to just hanging out with friends and having nice dinners. Oh wait, sorry, that's like Sammy and Greg.
Yeah, it's
How
terrible.
dare they
Yeah.
have friends?
What a horrible
Terrible.
life that is.
Cheers to finding little tricks. I was in the elevator yesterday and I accidentally hit the wrong floor. And the guy who lives in my a guy who lives in my building, he saw that I did that, and he said, "Oh, let me help you." And he double tapped the button, and it turned off.
What?
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Wait, can everyone do that in every elevator?
I don't think so. It was super cool.
I'll be right back.
Nice.
Like because people had that problem for 50 years about little kid
Yeah.
hitting all the buttons or whatever, blah blah. And it blew my mind so much so that I went to a different elevator after he got off and tried it
Just
out.
to try.
3 hours later, it still worked.
It's like a cheat code when you used to play Nintendo.
Yes.
I was like, it's the littlest.
A, B, up, D, up, down, A, B, A, B.
As an engineer, you like, what are the tiniest little things you can build into different into technology to make it better? And that was it. My mind still is blown.
That's awesome. Nice.
It was badass. Jeers. Jeers to people who make a mess for everyone else, and that's the message of cart narcs and so on and so forth. But I've been doing something recently. I did it again this morning. Did it last week too. People who put up like little signs around, like on power poles. Let's say, the yard
Yeah.
guy.
Like a lost cat or whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
no, not that. Like a lost cat, I get.
Oh, for
No, it's like
advertising
some
your-
random con that's
Like
at
piano
WeCon.
tuning.
Right, or like, hey, we buy cheap houses.
Right.
Yeah.
Piano tuning, exactly. Because you don't get to just advertise everywhere, or else the entire world would be just a mess and quite tacky looking, Greg.
Yeah.
And full of gross signs. And I've been noticing it more. People are like, oh, well, I have a business that's not McDonald's or whatever, therefore I get to crap up the neighborhood with my signs. And jeers to them, and I've taken it upon myself to start enforcing the removal of those signs. personally.
Ooh.
When you say
No.
enforce, is there a rule or a law
There is
against such things? I would imagine there would be.
There
Yeah,
is.
what
In
about
fact,
the
there was a-
post no bills?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. There was a guy in Detroit actually a little while ago who got big time in trouble because he had like whatever car detailing, and he just put like 500 signs around town. And guess what? We know who did that because it's your number.
Right,
Sorry.
Yeah.
advertising.
And he ended up getting like a year's probation and a
Oh,
bunch
wow.
of fines, and he was on the news. So I have gotten, and Woody saw this. I got a angle grinder. So when you have an
sure
angle
he was using
grinder, you can cut anything, including like bike locks. And by
Oh,
the way,
sweet.
they slice through bike locks in 3 seconds.
like butter.
Yeah.
Like tomato.
So that's what I have over here. I have a giant, like 3 foot by 4 foot. What?
Nice.
Like
Sign.
a giant
Sandwich
plastic
board.
sandwich board.
That somebody bike locked to a power pole and
Oh,
just.
so you just stole it.
And
I've
you took it.
well, no, they screwed up the neighborhood. I removed it.
Oh.
And I drive by this every day on the way to
What's
work.
the number so we can tell him to come pick it up?
Oh, it's going in the trash.
Okay.
But that's the thing is, I saw this every day for probably 9 months. Maybe it's up there for a year.
Yeah.
And he just said, whatever, here it is, ta-da. I get to advertise here. You don't. Screw you. And I bike locked it off, and so
Wow.
you jackass.
I have a signed cheer as well.
Oh, Menace, you do?
Yeah, like, local elections are over and the signs are still up, and I feel like I'll get in trouble for removing them.
That's where you ask Seabass to come in and be the enforcer.
All right,
he'll
because
do it.
In people's yards, you mean?
nah, it's
No,
kind
it's
of
like at intersections and stuff.
Yeah.
Public right-of-ways. And
I think
Yeah.
you would have the right to take those down.
But see, that's the thing, Greg. You need to be a hero and step out and do. And
Just
I don't
One-
want to get spotted taking away these signs
Right.
because
That's the great
Not
thing about the
biased.
hours we work is I can show up with a bike with an angle grinder, cut this thing.
Yeah.
It's 4 a.m. No one cares.
Yeah.
No one's gonna
cares.
see me anyway.
Gina Grad, weekend cheers and jeers.
Well, much to the chagrin and dismay of Seabass, my cheers is dinner with friends.
Nice.
Oh, you idiot.
Had a lovely dinner with Woody and Jen on Friday with my husband. Really, really fun. Just a good hang. You guys are just a good hang, man.
and it's funny because Gina's husband had to keep looking over his shoulder to make sure the other table wasn't hearing our filthy conversation.
It was.
hot.
Yeah, 'cause it's just the kind of conversation that we have off the air around
Right.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
You know?
like, there's no doors.
But now
It's
Gina's
public.
used to it.
Yeah, but yeah, Andy got a
Andy is
little-
not.
She's
yeah.
numb to it.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing, like, for dinner, like you'd say like, oh, it's like 2 hours or whatever, maybe 2.5, you're having a really good time. 4.5 hours we stayed and had the best time. However, jeers also to that dinner. Jeers to the mystery of what the hell happened to our waitress.
Probably got bored and left.
This was, dude, I went to the bathroom just to see if I could get any, just do a little recon. She was walking from the back of the kitchen to like the back of the restaurant, back and forth.
maybe
like,
it was your demeanor.
It sounds like a
I don't
demeanor
know.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, was it us?
Probably Woody's demeanor.
I mean, we were
Yeah.
super nice. We were
Yeah.
asking
We were
all kinds of
ordering tons of
questions. Yeah,
stuff.
ordering. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you know what? Jeers to nothing being revealed. But how intriguing when a manager says
They
all
promised
will be
all will be
revealed.
revealed.
I think her being a crazy person was revealed.
It was exactly. It was so that's my big weekend jeers.
All right.
I wish I knew.
Sammy, weekend cheers and jeers.
Okay, now Seabass is gonna make fun of me. Whatever. Yes, we're back to my sewing class, but okay. So
Still working on machines, huh?
yeah. Okay. Yes. So Saturday was my final class, so we did our pillow project or whatever, which
you have a final
and we don't get graded on it. It's just for fun.
Did everyone sign
It's just
your
to learn a
pillow?
skill. So finished that, and I've had a sewing machine for 6 years that I never took out of the box at home.
Yeah.
So I finally took out the one at home and decided I'm gonna make something off YouTube. You guys, I made a skirt and this top thing with extra fabric. I don't even care. It's freaking cute. Pass this around, please,
I gotta
because
see this.
don't
Oh my
care.
God,
so
Sammy.
satisfied with myself right now for doing this.
Menace,
For the first thing that I've ever made, satisfied.
That's pretty impressive.
Sammy, this looks like a store-bought beautiful item.
It's cute, right?
Is this a
Like,
skirt?
she
What is this?
made
A
this.
dress?
Well, okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
good.
skirt. It's a
Yeah.
skirt, and then I had extra fabric, so I kind of just made a top out of it, and it worked. That wasn't the plan, but it was there,
Menace,
and I
you
was
didn't
like,
even look at
nice.
it.
I know you didn't
Well,
even care.
I mean,
Does it have zippers?
It was-
or
yeah.
how does it stay on?
That'd be like a real
No,
dress.
it's an elastic waistband.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's very basic in the way of sewing. The
That's
skills are very
very
basic.
impressive.
But I
Yeah.
freaking made a skirt, an
Yeah.
outfit
Wow.
this weekend.
So are you? What's that new? Not new, but you're doing a traditional wife thing now, where you they make their own clothes.
No, that wasn't even the plan. I just happened to be at Joann's and saw this fabric, and I just thought that was
Happen to be at Joanne's.
And you're just there.
yeah.
Seeing what I
where,
need.
Where do you think I get yarn and other stuff? I went to Joann's way too many times this weekend. Speaking of Joann's, that's my jeers because they're having a great sale actually. So I do recommend going, but. It's the Black Friday stuff. And then they have other coupons and stuff that can even go on top of sale items and things like that. Clearance, everything.
Hold on, I'm
So
I might have an
Yeah,
orgasm.
hold on. Hold on. I need to write this
Yeah,
down.
talk slower.
but the problem is that when you get up there to get those extra coupons, you need to have the app. Even in store,
There
they're
you
like,
go, Greg.
oh.
So
Greg's out.
lame. You have a captive audience. I'm here right now. Give me the deal. F
Yes.
your app.
I know. But anyways, I did download the app and I got the discounts and I got all my fabric and I made a skirt. Nice.
Yeah. 661 texting over. Sammy needs a boyfriend.
Well, she's built for again. This is what my mom did when I was born.
Well,
made
yeah.
our clothes.
Sorry for learning a skill
I
and
know,
being
I've been
satisfied
very
with myself.
impressed.
Yeah, jerk.
Jeez. Everyone has hobbies. Well, I have a boyfriend, and then we just sit around and all day, and
Thank
I don't do
you.
anything else.
Yeah, right.
No, I make him clothes and dress him up.
Yeah.
That's right.
Matching
butter.
outfits.